Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field on a gorgeous afternoon and I still get shaky when I say this, Greater Boston League Baseball. Lynn English now in the Greater Boston League. Their first home game, their second game, they're 1-0. Taking on Malden, who is 1-1. First two pitches are in the dirt. Javier Guerrero on the mound. And I apologize up front because you wouldn't believe the batting card that Malden gave me. So I know I'm not going to get any of the names correct. Way up and away for ball three. This is Sam Ortega, the left fielder. There's only a couple I could read. They scratched them out. They rolled over them. I don't know what I did to upset them. In for a strike. 3-1. And that's ball four. So Ortega draws a walk. I know this shortstop's name is Sam. I'm saying Prazam, and I don't even know if that's close. So again, forgive me if there's any Malden fans in Lynn watching Channel 15. Down and in for a ball. Puffy clouds, blue skies, and it is warm. Down and away, 2-0. English will play this game. They have one more home game, and they'll play Classical as the visitors, and that will be their only 3 games here at Fraser Field in this shortened season. High and tight, 3-0. In for a strike. Outfield is very shallow. That one goes to the backstop for ball 4. They better hurry and get it. Back-to-back walks for Brandon, and again, I'm guessing McMelva. Or McMahon. The hard part is they listed 9 players, 9 positions. The 10th player that is usually the one that's being hit for is listed as the extra hitter. Wide for a ball. Guerrero having a lot of problems. Missing again, 2-0. So far, Malden hasn't had to swing the bat. Way up to the backstop. The wild pitch moves the runners up. So second and third with nobody out. The infield come in on their own. They're pushing the infield back. I think we're going to get some warm-up action in the bullpen very quickly. That's the first time they swung the bat. And that goes to the backstop. The run will score. That's not even close. And that's another walk. So they've only swung the bat once, and they swung and missed. And it's 1-0. Shea Cohen, the first baseman, is the hitter. The runner takes off, goes to second, and they throw another wild pitch. So still nobody out, 2 runs in, a runner at second. And those wild pitches haven't been close. I think they just called a balk on top of everything else. He was on the mound, looked like he was going to pitch from a full windup, then he stepped back, stepped off. So now the runner is at third with nobody out. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. Pitching from the stretch with the runner at third. Hit straight up in the air. Shortstop makes the call, backs up and makes the play. Lourdes Prandis gets the first out. Aiden Jordan, the catcher, will be the hitter. On the corner for a strike. Jordan right up on top of the plate. Nice stop by the catcher, Bonilla. In for a strike, good pitch. And that's another wild pitch. Here comes another run. Malden grabs a 3-0 lead, and the only ball they put in play was a pop-up to the shortstop. 3 straight walks, all of them have scored. 3 wild pitches and a balk. English has dug themselves a hole. Down and away for a ball. Way inside for ball 4. Clifton Helsate. The center fielder is the hitter. On the corner for a strike. Guerrero starting the game has been here, there, and everywhere with his pitches. Threw that one in the dirt. Nice stop by Bonilla. Bonilla's had to work extra hard in his first inning. On the inside corner for a strike. This is the first time he's been ahead of a hitter. High for a ball. High again. He's trying to go to first base. That's not ball 4 yet. Guerrero's not even looking at the runner at first. He's just stretching and going to the plate. Waves at that pitch for strike 3. Two-way for Jake Simpson, the second baseman. Over his head. It hit the bat. He ducked out of the way. It hit the bat and popped high off the backstop. He was trying to get out of the way. He ducked down, almost hit him in the head. And it actually hit the bat, and it's a strike. And it popped, almost went over the backstop. Pop foul off the backstop. way up and away. That bounced. And that's another walk. Five walks in the inning. That brings a trip out to the mound. The pitcher, Mike Brattles, will be the hitter. He's the 8th hitter in the inning. The warm-up action down left field is stopped, so I'm assuming the relief pitcher would be ready to come in. Now it looks like they're going to stay with Guerrero. Again, the only ball put in play is a pop-up to the shortstop. They did get a strikeout, a swinging strikeout. First 3 hitters walked, all by 2 wild pitches and a balk. And then another wild pitch. And it's 3-0 Malden. With 2 outs, the pitcher can help himself here. Down and away for a ball. Hit straight up in the air. Out to the center fielder. The one-handed catch by Figueroa. So Malden sends 8 to the plate. The only balls put in play were outs. 5 walks, the first 3 followed by 3 wild pitches and a balk. And St. Mary's is Lynn English, all these games are running together now. They've dug themselves a hole. So before Mike Brattles throws a pitch, he's got a 3-0 lead. And English will have to go to work. They won their first game in only 3 innings. With a mercy rule, they put 16 runs on the board. I think they know they're not going to do that every game. But they're hoping that their pitching doesn't put them in a hole like they did now. 3 runs without a hit. Again, very warm day. Not just a sprinkling of clouds spread out in this blue sky, but it's warm. It's been strange. We've been here all week. I was home Sunday, no games on Sunday, but Sunday it was 90. We got here Monday, it was like 40. Everybody had winter gear on. It was freezing. We got here last night for St. Mary's after the sun went down. Cooled a little bit, but it was nice. It was comfortable. And now we're right back in a heat wave. Clotis Prandis, the shortstop, will lead off for the Bulldogs. Again, it's nice everybody back on the same page. English was behind everybody, classical as well, with the sports. They were a season behind everybody. They finally somewhat caught up. Popped up to short right field. Coming on the right fielder, drops for a base hit. Second baseman was calling for it. Gave way to the right fielder, and he couldn't get to it. And Pratis got a base hit. Yordi Contreras. High and tight for a ball. So English gets a break. Brattles has to pitch from the stretch early. Nice stop by the catcher, Jordan. In the dirt, runner goes to second. Way up and in for a ball, almost hit him. So the first two reach for English. Angel Gonzalez, the third baseman, will be the hitter. Throws right, bats left. Way up and in. In fairness to all these players, the GBL, they were just getting out of basketball and soccer. They only had a couple of days to change around and start playing baseball. Two and 0 the count. In for a strike. High chopper to the second baseman. He's only got one play to first. It's not a sacrifice, but it works the same. The runners will move up to second and third. Luis Pena, the right fielder, is the hitter. On the inside corner for a strike. He'd love to get a base hit, get English back in this game. They trail 3-0. Way up and in for a ball. Nice stop by the catcher, Jordan. That keeps the runners at second and third. And for the time being, keeps English off the board. Low again, 3-1. Eldrian Bonilla, the catcher, on deck. And it's ball 4. So English was very generous host in the top of the inning. Malden's trying to give it back. A hit, 2 walks have loaded the bases with 1 out. Bonilla, the catcher. High for a ball. Slices it down the right side into that grassy knoll. On the inside corner. Bonilla thought about it, was in on the hands. He wouldn't have been able to do anything with that anyway. Now he's got to guard the plate. Hit in the air off to the right side. That's going to make it into that grassy knoll as well. One of the nice fans, the Malden fans, they were sitting there watching the game. One of the Malden players was going to go chase it. He could stay there, I'll go get it. He's chasing both balls over there now. Hit by the third baseman foul, for the third base coach foul. Line shot for a base hit. 2 runs they're going to score. Big base hit by Bonilla. Gets English back in it. Jeremy Brito, the DH, and that goes to the backstop for a wild pitch. So now the tying run was at third, the go-ahead run at second. Still 1 out. So we give it, then we take it away. Solid shot by Bonilla into left field, knocks in 2. On the corner for a strike. Brito, the DH, is hitting for the pitcher, Guerrero. Nice start by Jordan, the catcher. That was about to tie the game up. Hit the shot. Bobbled. They'll tag the runner going to third, but the run scores. He came in like he was going to throw it to the plate. He bobbled it, and then he had plenty of time to get the runner at third. Emmanuel Javier, the first baseman, is the hitter. Seventh hitter in the inning. Over the head of the hitter, off the catcher's glove. That'll move the runner to second. Second wild pitch from Malden. Swing and a miss. Hit right to the second baseman. Looked good going out. It just kind of died. It almost looked like it was going over the second baseman's head. But then at the last second, it just died. He was able to make the play. So a bizarre inning for both teams. Malden got 3 without a hit. English comes back, gets a couple hits, and they score 3. And we're right back where we started, dead even. English 3, Malden 3 at the end of 1. Cole Helsaint, the right fielder, will lead off for Malden. Down and away for a ball. Guerrero gave up 3 runs. He walked 5. The first 3 walked, and all 3 scored on wild pitches. He walked 2 more after that. And again, the only balls put in play were a pop up to the shortstop and a fly ball to center field. In for a strike, 1-1. That one goes to the backstop. 2-1 the count. We start the second where we started the first with a walk. Back to the top of the order. Sam Ortega drew a walk and scored the first run. Swing and a miss. Popped up. Guerrero will make the play. Jammed him in on the hands. And he just popped it back to the pitcher. 1 away for Sam. For Zam. I hope. Or Susano. I'm trying to read. I wish I could show you the batting order that they gave me. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And I hope I never see another one. Popped up. Nice play by the second baseman. Yuri Contreras kept going back out 8 or 10 steps behind second base in the outfield grass, reached over his shoulder and made a very nice play. So 2 away. Brendan McMelva. Or McMahon in for a strike. He drew the 3rd straight walk and scored the 3rd run. In for a strike. Stolen base. So the runner is at second base. Pitch was in for a strike. Bonilla set up way outside, throwing that waste pitch. Trying to get McMahon to chase it. Swing and a miss, but it's strike 3. He's going to wind up at first base. How many times have we seen this? He swung at a pitch that was down in the turf. And it went all the way to the backstop. So now instead of 3 outs, it's first and third. for Shea Cohen, the first baseman, who popped to the shortstop in the first inning. And it goes to the backstop, and that's going to give him another run. Started out, he walked the batter. We said, here we go again. But then he got 2 easy outs, so we thought maybe he's settling down. Now, unfortunately, the strikeout. We saw a play like that a short time ago. Cost St. Mary's a big win over Austin Prep. Austin Prep, the hitter reached first on a strikeout. Wound up scoring the 1 run that tied the game. And Austin Prep wound up beating St. Mary's in extra innings. And now Malden extends the inning with a strikeout and a wild pitch. Gives them the lead at 4-3. Down and away for a ball. And that's ball 4. And now they really threw me a curve because they have a hitter coming up that didn't hit in the first inning, and they didn't give me anybody with this number. This is supposed to be Aiden Jordan, the catcher. Aiden Jordan is number 8. They don't have a number 13 on the horrible listing they gave me. So I don't know who this is. Foul tip held on to by the catcher. Gets the strikeout. This one is out. But again, Malden still doesn't have a base hit, and they got 4 runs. This is something I have never seen. Again, 3 walks scored in the first inning. The leadoff walk scores in this inning. He got 2 big strikeouts, but unfortunately one of the strikeouts reached, extended the inning, and then the wild pitch followed for the run. So Malden gets back on top. 4-3. I don't know if something happened to Aiden Jordan. I know they got some ice from someplace for somebody. Aiden Jordan is at the top of the dugout, so he's not the catcher. And again, I can't tell you who he is because we don't have a number 13. So for English, it'll be 8-9-1. As Mike Prattles will start his second inning of work. A bizarre game. Malden got 3 without a hit. English got a couple of hits, got 3 back, tied it. Malden does it again, gets a run without a hit. English will try to duplicate or maybe do one better. Mateo Rodriguez, Chris Figueroa back to the top of the order. Claudius Prandis will be the hitters that Mike Prattles faces in the second inning. Greater Boston League Baseball. It still sounds funny when we talk about Lynn English. High for a ball. That one bounces to the backstop. Greater Boston League will have, as most of the leagues are doing, will have a Greater Boston League tournament that will take place just before the state tournament. Swing and a miss. It was very successful for the Catholic Central League basketball and hockey, and even for the Greater Boston League soccer and volleyball. Curveball drops in for a strike, 2-2. Chop, foul. Nice play by the third base coach, knocking it down. High for a ball. Tough pitch to take. That was close. 3-2. I think he held his breath after he took that one, waiting for the umpire. The payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. Good at bat by Rodriguez. So English again gets the leadoff hitter on. This time with a walk. Chris Figueroa lines it down the corner in left field. The runner was on his way. They're sending him home. The shortstop. The relay won't be in time. They had the runner, Rodriguez, going. Figueroa jumped on that pitch, drilled it by third base. He's got a double, and they just said the runner just keep going. Another solid shot into left center field. All the way back to the fence. He's going to keep going to third. Third baseman saved that from being an overthrow. Brandes gets a triple. English has their first lead. It brings a trip out to the mound. English doing it with hits. Malden doing it with walks and wild pitches. 2 shots back to back by Figueroa and that one by Brandes. 2 solid shots. And that throw to third, the third baseman, McMahon, had to go high, and he had to spear that one to save it, because otherwise Brandes was going to score. Long session out on the mound. Umpire letting him go. Now he's finally out there to break it up. They usually don't let him stay that long. That's a long session. And we're going to get a new pitcher. So the third baseman, Brandon McMahon, will be the new pitcher. Freitas goes to third. A hit up the middle, a base hit. Contreras, who had walked and scored, gets the base hit and an RBI. So a walk, a double, a triple, and a single. If somebody hits a home run in this inning, English will hit for the cycle. Angel Gonzalez, the third baseman, bounced out second or first. Hit up the middle in the center field for a base hit. Malden had 3 straight walks to score their 3 runs in the first inning. English, after a walk, got 4 straight hits to get their 3 runs in this inning. Still nobody out, first and second. Up and in for a ball. Luis Pena, the right fielder, walked and scored. Swing and a miss. Catches the outside corner for a strike. Good pitch. Little late swing. I was almost by him when he swung at that one. Popped it foul. Action again over at Manning. This time it's Lacrosse. Strike 3 called. Good pitch. Adrian Bonilla got a big base hit. Line is shot by third base. Get 2 RBI. He got English even after Malden got 3 in the top of the first. His hit knocked in 2. Hit foul back. Hit foul again. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Two-way. Jeremy Brito. Bounced into a fielder's choice. Hit the shot. They threw the runner out going to third, but he gets an RBI because the run from third scored. And that was the run that tied the game in the first inning. Off to catch it to the backstop. A real wide turn by Contreras at third. So that makes it a little bit more difficult for the infield now. Like with first and second, they got to play at any base for a force out. Now a ground ball, they have to go to first. Popped up. Long run. Catcher can't make the play. Looked like the first baseman might be coming to the ball, have a better shot at it. The catcher was trying to circle around under it and just couldn't come up with it. Down and away, nice stop by the catcher. Off the catcher's glove, not far enough. Contreras thought about it, but it didn't go far enough. Curveball breaks in for strike three, so three consecutive strikeouts. That pitch broke from 12 to 6 on the clock. New England sends 8 to the plate. 3 of them score, and for the first time, they have a lead. They lead it 6-4 over Malden after 2. Center fielder Clifton Helsink struck out swinging in the first inning. He'll lead off here in the third. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again, 0-2. Down the way, that goes to the backstop. Strike 3 call, good pitch. That's the first inning that Malden didn't get a walk to start the inning. Jake Simpson, the second baseman, walked his one trip. And that's a wild pitch that goes to the backstop again. When Guerrero goes wide, he goes wide. That's wide again. Hit the second base. 2 up, 2 down. You really have to wonder, though. I mean, he's walked 6 in 2 innings. He just went 2 on and missed by wide margins of throwing a strike. And he hit the next pitch. Mike Bradles is now the third baseman. He was the pitcher. He flied out to center field. That one goes to the backstop. Missing inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Again, he's swinging at the pitch after he missed badly with 2. Down and away for a ball. Work being done around the ballpark by the Navigators. They've got a few signs up on the fences. They've got the tent up behind third base. And it's another walk. We knew we weren't going to get a 1-2-3 inning. Cole Helsink, the right fielder, walked and scored in the second inning. Way down and away. Top of the order on deck. The runner takes off in easily with a stolen base. Wide again. Looks almost like he's aiming. He's not really following through. He's like throwing it with his shoulder. In for a strike. He's not following through. It's almost like all arm. The runner takes off for third. The ball goes to the backstop. And he's going to be out trying to score. I'm not sure what he was doing. So he steals third, and he's out 2-1 for the third out. So they got a break there. I don't know whether that was ball 4 or not. We'll have to wait and see if Helsink leads off the third inning. This game just gets more bizarre as we go along. I'm not sure what the runner that was at third, Mike Brattles, easily had third base stolen. And the ball went to the backstop for a wild pitch. And he came around third, and he was out by half of Western Avenue. No chance to even come close. I'm not sure what the Malden coach is talking to the umpire about. Seven, 8, and 9 for the Bulldogs. But Browse was out by half a mile at the plate. And then he tried to jump over to pitch his tag, Guerrero. Swing and a miss. Manuel Javier hit a little soft line drive. Half pop-up, half line drive right to the second baseman. Curveball breaks down and away. McMahon starting an inning. He came on relief in the second inning. Javier is the first baseman for the Bulldogs. Down and away for a ball. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts in a row for McMahon. Rodriguez started that second run, 3 inning that gave English the lead. He walked and scored all the way from first on Figueroa's double. Figueroa on deck. High and away for a ball. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. High for a ball. 2-2 the count to the Bulldog left fielder. Swing and a miss. The beat goes on. Chris Figueroa hit a shot and a half to left center field, knocking in Rodriguez. And then he scored on another bomb by Prandis to left center field. It was a triple. In for a strike. So McMahon is in a groove, throwing strikes. Down and away for a ball. That one breaks way outside. 2-1. Hit foul to the backstop. Hit beyond first base. That's going to drop for a base hit. So that breaks the streak of 5 straight strikeouts for outs. Clovis Prentice singled and scored, tripled, knocking in a run and scored. So he's 2 for 2 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Figueroa gets back at first. The runner takes off, high and tight. Throw down. Bounces out in the center field, a stolen base. Gets Figueroa in scoring position. That breaks in for a strike. Prentice is the shortstop. Hit the shot. They got him by a step. Did they call him safe? I thought the umpire said, oh, he beat it. Okay, I thought he beat it, and I thought he called him out. I thought they were getting upset about the call. But Pranzer's got his third hit. First and third, and there goes the run at the second base. Second and third. Beauty Contreras walked and scored, singled in a run. 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. Curveball breaks down and away. So English looking for a little 2-out lightning. After 2 quick strikeouts, made it 5 strikeouts in a row by McMahon. Back-to-back hits. Way up and in for a ball. Swing and a miss. That had a little bit of mustard on it. Down and away. Pitcher McMahon keeps losing his hat. That curveball, he ducked out of the way and it broke on the inside corner. Nice pitch. That had a little bit of bite to it. So he strikes out the side for the second straight inning. He gives up the couple of hits. They get the second and third, but they don't score. We finished 3 here in this Greater Boston League battle. English leading Malden 6-4. Manuel Tavares will be the new pitcher. So Guerrero goes 3. Gives up 4 runs. They were earned. Didn't give up a hit. Walked 8. Struck out 4. In for a strike. Sam Ortega walked and scored, popped to the pitcher. Facing Tavares for the first time. Little check swing. That's a base hit. He almost didn't run. Nobody went to get it. They thought it was going to go foul. It just went about 10 feet up the third base line. And Ortega's got the first hit for Malden, leading the 4th inning. So the first hit for Malden goes about 6 feet up the third base line. A swinging bunt, if you will. Sam Prasum, shortstop, walked and scored, popped to the second baseman. Had a duck under that one. Diving back at first is Ortega. On the corner for a strike. And that one hits him. So 2 on with nobody out. Brandon McMahon, who's now the pitcher, walked and scored. Struck out swinging, but reached when the ball went to the backstop. So he's been on base twice. Hit the center field, going back over the center fielder's head. Dead center field all the way back the deepest part of the ballpark. The triple ties the game up. Hit that to the deepest part of the ballpark over the center fielder's head, almost to the fence. A triple knocks in 2. Malden's got their first hits in the game. English brings their infield in. Malden has tied it up. They get the go-ahead run at third. And this game just keeps getting more bizarre. Down and away for a ball. Shea Cohen, the first baseman, has popped to short and walked. That's going to split off the center fielder's glove. That went a long way. He's going to stop at second with a double. Malden teeing off here in the 4th inning. First 3 hitters in the ball game scored. The first 3 hitters here in the 4th inning score. A single, a hit batsman, a triple, and a double. This is the one player we don't know because they didn't give us a number 13. He went in to catch when the catcher Jordan came out. I don't know why Jordan came out. This hitter has been up once and struck out. They throw the ball in the turf. The error allows him to reach. High hop it just by the pitcher. The second baseman got it. Had enough time, but rushed to throw and threw it in the turf. An error. And it's first and third with nobody out for Clifton Helsink, the center fielder. Down and in for a ball. Runner goes to second. So you got 3 in the first. They've got 3 here in the 4th. Still nobody out. Another base hit just inside third base. That's going to score 2. It winds up another double. So they saved all their hits for this inning. Nine to 6. That's going to bring a trip out to the mound. So they scored 4 runs in the first 2 innings without a base hit. They've got 5 here, and they've hit the ball all over the park. A single, a triple, 2 doubles. The error helped. Still nobody out. Jake Simpson has walked and grounded a second. The only tap was the error on the throw to first. Everything has been a solid shot. They're just teeing off here. Popped up. Right fielder takes it away from the second baseman. Pena made the play. First out of the inning. Mike Brattles flied to center, walked. He was the one that was stealing third and tried to score on when the pitch went to the backstop and out by 1.5 miles. Hit foul. He was the starting pitcher. He's off the hook now. He was trailing when he went out of the game. Now Malden's come back to take the lead. So they get him off the hook. Missing low for a ball. Low again. Nice stop by Bonilla. Another solid shot by third base down the corner. Another extra base hit. Third double in the inning. First 6 hitters have scored in this inning. Tries to bunt and fouls it off. This is Cole Helssaint, the right fielder. He hasn't been up officially. He scored a run, but he walked twice. And we're going to get more warm-up action for English. They got him at second base. They picked him off. Swing and a miss. He was backing away from that pitch just a little bit high. Down and away for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So they finally get out of the inning. But the first 6 hitters score. Malden finally got a couple of base hits, and they hit rockets. They're in double digits. They've got 10 runs. They lead it 10-6 as we're halfway through the ball game. 5 hits in the inning. 2 doubles and a triple. 3 doubles and a triple. To go along with a hit batsman and an error. So once again, English will have to play catch up. They were down 3 very quickly in the first inning. Now they're down again, this time by 4. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. And McMahon on the mound will start another inning, this time with a lead. And he's starting his 3rd inning. Actually, he's already pitched 2 because he came in and got the 3 outs in the 2nd inning. But he didn't start the 2nd inning. He came in relief. All 6 of his outs in the 2 innings he pitched are strikeouts. Three swinging, 3 called. Angel Gonzalez grounded to second and singled. He's the Bulldog 3rd baseman. On the corner for a strike. In for a strike. Down and in for a ball. Solid shot to right field. Going back, not going to get it. Over the right fielder's head. All the way back to the fence. He's in with a double. Gonzalez has got his 2nd hit. Everything are ropes. Luis Pena walked and scored, was called on strikes. Walked in the 1st inning. The strike was against McMahon. Hits it in the air behind shortstop. Long run, everybody out there. It drops in for a base hit. They're saying the runner home. And they're saying the runner at the 3rd. And he's in. They bobbled it around in the outfield. Back-to-back doubles. And then the error in the outfield. Pena's at 3rd. Eldrian Bonilla singled in 2, struck out swinging. That was a high pop-up, too far for the shortstop. Fell in front of the center fielder. He slipped, fell, bobbled the ball. They couldn't come up with it. They just had Gonzalez keep going, and he scored easily. Pena was stopping at 2nd, and he said, I think I'll go to 3rd. And he's safe at 3rd base. Started to pull the trigger and held up. It broke down and away. So this game just keeps getting more bizarre per inning. High for a ball. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. The beat goes on. All the outs are strikeouts. Jeremy Brito reached in the fielder's choice, getting an RBI. Called on strikes. A solid shot. Center fielder off his glove. He dropped it. Second error in the inning. They were going to get the run on the fly ball. Instead, the center fielder drops the ball. A runner at second with one out. Emmanuel Javier has hit that little soft half pop, half line drive to the second baseman. Last time up, he struck out swinging. So a double and a double. The ball booted in the outfield, allowed the run to score and the run to go to third. Now the fly ball that would have scored the run instead is dropped. Swing and a miss. Peter will get a second RBI. They were going to score anyway with that. The fly was certainly deep enough. Chopped off to hit a foul. That drop in the outfield would have, if he caught it, would have been the only out that wasn't a strikeout since McMahon came in to pitch. 7 outs, 7 strikeouts. Foul tip held onto by the catcher. Two away. And we can't give the catcher credit because they didn't tell us who he was. High for a ball. Mateo Rodriguez walked and scored, struck out swinging. High and tight. Got to quickly get out of the way of that one. Hit foul to the screen. Both teams taking their cuts, hitting some shots. Call strike, good curveball. Had Rodriguez backing away. Waves at that pitch. Talk about strange happenings. We're talking about Malden having 4 runs with no hits. McMahon come on and pitched 3 innings. He's got 9 outs. All 9 outs are strikeouts. English gets back in a little bit. They get 2. They cut into that lead. It's now 10-8 Malden going into the 5th inning. Top of the order for Malden as we start the 5th inning. High for a ball. Sam Ortega walked and scored, popped to the pitcher, singled and scored. So he's 1 for 2 and scored 2. He started that big 6-run inning that Malden had. They finally got a base hit. They got 5 of them. They had no hits, even though they scored 4 runs through the first 3. High for a ball. In for a strike. Popped up. Couple of steps on the outfield grass. Claudius Prandis makes the play. So one up, one down. Sam Prasm, the shortstop, walked and scored, popped to second, got hit by a pitch and scored. Pops it foul. The one time he put the ball in play, he was out. So he's only hit officially once. He's 0 for 1, but he scored 2. Walking and getting hit. Good pitch on the corner for a strike. Popped up again. Shortstop again making the call. Behind the third baseman in front of the left fielder. Prandis gets it done again. 2 away. Brandon McMahon, who is now the pitcher, he started as the third baseman. He's been on base 3 times. He walked and scored, struck out but reached when he went to the backstop, and tripled and knocked in 2 and scored another run. So he's knocked in 2 and scored 2, and he's 1 for 2. And he struck out all 9 outs in the 3 innings he's pitched. Low for a ball. Struck out the side in all 3 innings he's come in on relief. Good pitch on the corner for a strike. That's going to be an error. If they let it go to the shortstop, third baseman try to cut it off. So McMahon's on for the 4th time. Third baseman cut in front of the shortstop. Prandis looked like he might have a play. Shea Cohen popped to the shortstop, walked, and then doubled in a run and scored in the big 6-run inning. So he's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. So again, we come close to a 1-2-3 inning. Pitching low. Closest we've come to 1-2-3 inning. The third for Malden with 2 outs. Bradis threw a walk, stole second, stole third as the hitter was walking. The ball went to the backstop. He was on his way to third. He thought he could score. He took off, they threw him out at the plate. So it wasn't a 1-2-3 because there were actually 4 hitters. The hitter, we wasn't sure whether it was ball 4 or not. We found out later that it was ball 4 on the hitter. Wide for ball 4. So the beat goes on. We get 2 outs. We get an error and a walk. And again, we don't know who this young man is. We apologize for that, but they didn't give us his name or number. And I wish you could see the lineup they gave me. He struck out the first time. Last time up, he hit a little chop with it, and the throw to first was in the turf. So he reached on an error. He slices it inside the right field foul line. 2 runs they're going to score. He gets a double. 2-out Lightning for Malden. Just found a spot inside that first base foul line, right field foul line. Another extra base hit for Malden. Clifton Hellsaint, the center fielder, struck out. Got a big 2 RBI double and scored a run in that 6th inning. Hit off the third baseman. Second error in the inning. Prolongs the inning for Jake Simpson, the second baseman, who was walked, rounded to second, fly to right. English got 2 in the bottom of the 4th. They get creep back within 2. Malden gets those 2 back. In for a strike. Malden's got an even dozen. Hit up the middle for a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third, and they now wish they didn't because it was bobbled in the outfield. But Simpson gets a base hit. The bases are loaded for Mike Prattles, who was fly to center, walked, and smacked an RBI double. Hit foul to the screen. He's the 8th hitter in the inning. They batted 8 in the first. They batted 9 in the 4th. High and tight for a ball. So this is all with 2 outs. An error, a walk, a double, and an error. Swing and a miss. He chased the high pitch. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in for Malden. High and tight. Now he's got to come in with a pitch. Hit foul. Hit foul again. What? I thought that was ball 4. Now it's 3-2. The runners take off. Swing and a miss. But damage done. Malden matches the 2 that English got in the bottom of the 4th. 2 big errors hurt the Bulldogs. They get the 2 runs with 1 base hit. The walk came around to score. One of the errors came around to score. So we'll move into the bottom half of the 5th. England's got more work to do. 9-1-2 for the Bulldogs. When they put the ball in play against McMahon, they're scoring runs. But then he's striking people out. 9 strikeouts in 3 innings. He just had a run in with 1st and 3rd. He struck out the side. After 2 outs, they had 1st and 2nd. He got the 3rd strikeout. He had 2 runs in, the runner at second. He struck out the next 2 hitters. Chris Figueroa doubled in a run and scored and singled. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Into the bottom of the 5th. Looked like we had settled down into the 3rd when neither team scored. And then Malden erupted, getting their first hits. They didn't have a hit through 3 innings. Even though they had 4 runs, they got 5 hits, scored 6 runs. It was a walk and a hit batsman in the inning. They do it in bunches. They had 3 straight leading off the game scoring. In the 4th, they had 6 straight hitters score. And it hits him. So Figueroa is on for the 3rd time. Claudius Prandis is perfect. Singled, tripled, singled. Knocked in a run, scored 2. And he's played very well at shortstop. In for a strike, 1-1. They almost had him. Figueroa was about to take another step, possibly go to second, and he just was able to get back. They almost had him. He takes off, swing and a miss. No chance. Him with the stolen base. Hit the shot. They throw it away. The runner will go to 3rd. Prandis reaches on the error. They were lucky the first baseman, Cohen, got off the bag and fielded that. That was ticketed foul territory. That was going to be a run and a runner at second or 3rd. So 1st and 3rd for Yordi Contreras. Walked and scored, singled in a run. Last time up he was called out on strikes. So he's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. The runner takes off for second. That's going to be a base hit into right center field. 1 run will score. And they're back at 1st and 3rd. Contreras gets his 2nd RBI. So it's 12-9. Angel Gonzalez bounced to second, singled, doubled, and scored. They let the runner go. They'd love to get these 2 runs in. Hit by the first base bag for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Way down in the corner. He's going to keep going. Triples used to be unheard of. We're getting all kinds of base hits. Gonzalez gets his second extra base hit. He had a double. Now he's got a triple. And all of a sudden, English has the 10 run at third base. High for a ball. Pena walked and scored, struck out. Doubled in a run and scored. So he scored 2, knocked in a run. He's 1 for 2. Malden brings their infield in. It gets by the catcher. We get a tie game. That's a pass ball. That broke right through the catcher. So the first 4 hitters in the inning score for the Bulldogs. Still nobody out. I haven't mentioned before, but it's a little bit unusual. The head coach, English, coaches first base. Most will coach third because you're near the dugout. Discussions going on the mound with the defense pitching, over by the first base coach's box with the hitter. So a hit batsman, an error, a single, a triple. 4 runs in for the Bulldogs. And each team has pulled up an even dozen. English got 16 in a 3-inning blowout against Chelsea. Hit off the third baseman's glove. Another error. Pena's on for the 3rd time. He was part of that wacky play where he hit a pop-up in the short center field. It dropped. They fell down. The runner who had doubled before him came around and scored. Pena got the double at second. And when he saw him out in the outfield laying on the grass, couldn't pick up the ball, he said he ran to third. And then he scored when the outfielder dropped the fly ball in the outfield. Two errors in the inning. They made 2 errors in the 3rd when English got 2. Chop foul. "24 runs have scored and nobody's ahead. 12-12 in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss for strike 3. The beat goes on. All the outs are strikeouts. Jeremy Brito reached in the fielder's choice, getting an RBI, struck out, reached on an error. The fly ball dropped in center field. The runner takes off, swing and a miss, no chance. We gave Brito an RBI on the drop in center field because the runner at third certainly would have scored if the ball was caught because it was certainly deep enough. So a runner at second. Waves at that pitch. That one bounces down and in, not far enough for the runner to go anywhere. This is a case of no lead is safe. Up and away for a ball. A lot of intestinal fortitude to take that pitch with 2 strikes. Up and away for a ball. McMahon bouncing on the mound. He wanted that pitch. Strike 3 called. 2 away. Manuel Javier lined to second base, struck out twice. Hits it foul off the screen. Solid shot into left field. A big 2-out hit by Javier. And English has a baker's dozen 13, and they lead for the second time. They got 3 in the second inning to take the lead 6-4. And then Malden got 6. Hit in the air. The pitcher makes the play himself. That's the first out that's not a strikeout. But McMahon was involved in that one as well on the pop-up. So English sends 9 to the plate. Five of them score. And all of a sudden, the lead is ballooned. I guess English got the 1 extra point. They both got 2 touchdowns. English got their extra point, and they lead it 13-12 at the end of 5. Cole House Saint. Right field was walked twice, struck out swinging. He scored a run. He's the right fielder. 9-1-2 for Malden as we start the 6th inning. Waves at that pitch for strike 1. So now the game is in Tavares' lap on the mound for English. Everybody else is going by the boards. Almost hit him. He breathed a sigh of relief. He put his hand to his heart, saying, "He almost got killed." He's backing away with that pitch. He almost backed out of the batter's box. He did it again. Strike 3 called. Sam Ortega, the left fielder, walked and scored. Popped to the pitcher. Singled and scored. Popped to the shortstop. So he's 1 for 3 and he scored 2. He's been on base twice. Up and away for a ball. Chop to second. They got to hurry. They got him by a step. Good hustle by the second baseman, Contreras. That was very slowly hit. He's a left-hand hitter. Gets an extra step out of the box. 2 up and 2 down. Could we possibly get a 1-2-3 inning? We haven't had one. Samprazan walked and scored, popped to second base, got hit by a pitch and scored, popped to short. So he's 0 for 2, but he scored 2. Hit foul to the screen. High for a ball. Took a good look at that one. Jammed him to third base. They bobble it. They're not going to get him. There goes the 1-2-3 inning. Tried to throw it before he had it. Would have been an easy play. Instead, the Tiger runs at first base with 2 outs. Brandon McMahon, the pitcher now, walked and scored, struck out and reached, hit a 2 RBI triple and scored, reached on an error and scored. He's been on base all 4 times. That put a little scare into him right over his head. He's 1 for 2, but he scored 3 and knocked in 2. Down and away for a ball. The runner takes off. In with a stolen base. Nobody's been able to throw anybody out. So the tying runner's in scoring position. The pitcher, McMahon, can help himself. Swing and a miss. Threw it in tight and on his hands. Swing and a miss. Got his money's worth and swung right through it. Jammed him and he hit it foul. The runner was halfway to third base. He was more than halfway to third base. When Travers was winding up, he didn't even look at the runner. He walks McMahon. That's the second time the walk. Ball 4 was a wild pitch. This time the runner didn't try to score. Last time they tried to score and we're out. Shea Cohen, they got him the first time, a pop-up. He walked, doubled in a run and scored, walked and scored. So he scored twice, knocked in a run. He's 1 for 2. And we get a pinch runner. Cogswell's going to run at first base. So again, the inning extended with the infield error, followed by a walk and a wild pitch, and the tying runs at third base with 2 outs. Hit in the air, left fielder coming on. They leave runners at first and third, so the error doesn't hurt. English 6 outs away from getting their second win in the GBL, but that's a tall order. Two errors by English gave Malden 2 in the 5th, but the error didn't hurt in the 6th. Left at third base. For English, it will be 9-1-2. Figueroa started the inning that English put 5 on the board and got their second lead of the game. He got hit by a pitch starting the inning and scored the first of 5. So it'll be Figueroa and back to the top of the order. Claudius Prandis and Yordi Contreras. McMahon broke his string of strikeouts, getting only 2. He had struck out the side in each of the first 3 innings he pitched. He got 2 strikeouts the last inning, but he handled the pop-up for the last out, so he handled all the outs. Foul back by Figueroa, who has doubled in a run and scored, singled, got hit by a pitch and scored. So he scored 2, knocked in 1. He's run on base 3 times. He's 2 for 2. Good curveball for a strike. Pops it back. Curveball just hung high. English would like to get 1 or 2 here to give a little bit of breathing room going into the top of the 7th. Hit to left field. A little shaky out there, but they made the catch. So they get Figueroa for the first time. Prandis is perfect. Singled and scored. Tripled in a run and scored. Singled, reached on an error and scored. He's been on base 4 times. Scored 3 and knocked in a run. Popped up. Long run by the catcher. Can't get there, overran it. He was running toward the dugout and the ball was like 3 or 4 feet behind him. So Prandis got a life. The center fielder was playing like Joe DiMaggio was up. He was way out. Popped up again behind first base. First baseman going back. Drops it. Another error. Prandis will reach on the error. Yordi Contreras walked and scored, singled in a run, struck out, singled in a run and scored. So he scored 2, knocked in 2, and he's 2 for 3. And he's been on base 3 times. Diving back. They didn't throw over, but Prandis was diving back. Way up and in. He may be going. I just about said he may be going this pitch because I saw him get a much bigger lead than he normally gets. Pitch was fouled off, so he has to go back. He had second base stolen. He may be going again. He took off. They didn't even look at him. No chance. They didn't even look at the runner. He was on his way to second base before the pitcher threw the ball. I guess holding runners on the bases is a lost start. Hit foul off the catcher. Down and away for a ball. Took a good long look at that one. Missing wide for a ball. Again, McMahon lost his hat. The runner takes off. He's got third base stolen easily. No one's even looking at the runners. McMahon's worried about losing his hat. Contreras draws a walk. Asia Gonzalez, they got him the first time, bounced out 4-3, second to first. He singled, doubled in a run and scored, tripled in two and scored. So he's got a single, a double, a triple. If you could hit the ball over the fence, he'd hit for the cycle. And they're walking him intentionally. I guess they knew the runner was going to steal second base. So the bases are loaded for Luis Pena, who walked and scored, struck out, doubled in a run and scored, reached on an error and scored. He scored 3 times. This is the first time I've seen that. Walked the hitter intensely with a runner at first. I thought at least wait till he stole second. Hit to third, bobbled it, and they throw it away. 2 errors on the play. They bobbled it, and then they throw it away. So he knocked it down, didn't have a play, then he threw it away. 2-run score. So second and third, 2 runs in, 1 out. Another long confab on the mound. And we're going to get a new pitcher, I believe. Tim Whalen is the new pitcher. That abominable lineup card they gave me. I wish you could see it. They list all the hitters, and he was the last one. He was listed the 10th player listed as the extra hitter. which is not possible. Now he's in the game. He's been in the game. They've made changes that solid shot to the shortstop, and they get a double play. Bonilla can't hit that any better. He lined it to the shortstop for the second out, and the runner was off the third base bag, and they get the force for the third out. But English got a little bit of breathing room. They put 2 on the board. So now they lead it by a field goal. It's English 15, Malden 12 as we go into the 7th inning. Top of the 7th. English needs 3 outs to go 2-0. This is the gentleman that we have no idea who he is because he didn't. They put everybody in the roster except him. But he's been productive. He struck out his first time. He reached out there and scored, doubled in a run. He hit one just inside the right field line. That was when Malden got those 2 runs in the 5th inning and built the lead up to 12-8. He just came back and got 5 in the bottom of the 5th. They've added 2 more. English has scored in every inning but the 3rd. Strike 3 called. Clifton Helsing struck out, doubled in 2 and reached on an error. The lights come on here at Fraser because there's a game afterwards. Yeah, it is getting a little bit dark. In for a strike. Tavera is trying to close it out and get the win. It was been a very bizarre baseball game. Malden scored 4 runs in the first 2 innings and didn't get a hit. Six walks in those first 2 innings. That one bounces to the Malden dugout. High for ball 4. That's the 11th walk given up by English pitching. 5 in the first inning. This is Tim Wayman. He went in to play second base, and they put him. Then he came in to pitch and get the last 2 outs on that double play that Malden turned. So he's up for the first time. They need one more base runner to bring the tying run to home plate. Chased that pitch up and in, swung right through it. Down and away for a ball. I thought he was hitting for the second baseman, but the second baseman is on deck. I don't know how that works. High for a ball. And that's another walk. And we're going to trip out to the mound. Jake Simpson was the 7th hitter. And the 7th hitter just walked. Jeremy Breeder was going to go to third base. And I believe Gonzalez is going to be the new pitcher. So here we go. Gonzalez will try to get 2 outs. The tying runners at home plate, and they still have me baffled because the number 5 hitter led off the inning, which was okay. Struck out. The number 6 hitter, who's been the number 6 hitter all day, walked. The number 7 hitter was number 6, who just walked. But the number 7 hitter all day has been the guy in the batting box now, number 9, Jake Simpson. Pitch is in for a strike. So I don't know how you do this. I guess you can have free substitution. Two quick strikes. Simpson has walked, grounded out, flied out, got a base hit. Three pitches. That didn't take much. And now Mike Prattles, who was the number 8 hitter all day, is hitting in the number 9 spot. Swing and a miss. On the corner for a strike. Malden down to that last strike. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. He comes in and strikes out both hitters. And English will go to 2-0. Malden will slip under 500. They'll go to 1-2 in this battle of the unbelievable baseball game. Malden scored 4 runs in the first 2 innings without a hit. English got 6 in the first 2 to take a 6-4 lead. Malden got 6. The open lead at 10-6. English got 2 back in the 4th to make it 10-8. Malden got those 2 back in the 5th to make it 12-8. English got what they needed, 5 big runs to go up 13-12. They added 2 more in the 6th to make it 15-12. The only thing they didn't score was the 3rd, and Malden got 2 walks. 12 walks given up by English in the game. They got 2 walks in the 7th inning to bring the tying run to home plate. They changed pitches. Angel Gonzalez comes in and blows away the 2 hitters. 1 call, 1 swinging. And English will go to 2-0, getting 31 runs in their first 2 games, and they needed all 15 here today. For English, Preyas was on base 5 times, twice with errors, 2 base hits, 2 singles, and a triple. He scored 4 runs. Contreras had 2 singles. He walked twice, scored 3, knocked in 2. Angel Gonzalez had a single, a double, a triple, a walk, scored 2, knocked in 2. Luis Pena had a walk, a double, reached twice on errors, scored 2, knocked in 1. Eldrian Bonilla knocked in the first 2 for English, getting him close in the first inning with a big hit. Jeremy Brito had 2 RBIs, on base twice. Emmanuel Javier got the big base hit that actually knocked in the run that gave them a 13-12 lead, the winning run. Rodriguez threw a walk and scored a run. Chris Figueroa had a double, a single, got hit by a pitch, scored 2, knocked in 1. And English used a few pitches. They threw a few wild pitches. They walked a few batters. They gave up a few runs, but the offense got it back, helped out by 7 errors by Malden in the last 3 innings. They walked a couple as well. And English comes from behind a couple of times and then holds on to win it by a score of 15-12 over Malden for the second win in the GBL. So 15-12 English over Malden. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.